All right, here we go. We finally have one of the hottest new LA rappers, Lefty Gunplay. Finally, welcome to VladTV.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man.
Of course, man. Almost didn't happen today. A lot of drama
almost
leading up to this interview.
It's gunplay. That's what I do.
All right, so this is your first time here. I want to start at the very beginning. So, your mom is Guatemalan and Mexican?
Yes, sir.
And your dad is white from Mississippi?
Mississippi Meridian.
So, do you consider yourself, what do you consider yourself? Do you consider yourself Mexican, mixed, white? Because you're technically half white.
When it's convenient to me, I'll be white. When it's convenient to me, I'll be Mexican. When it works for me, I'll be Guatemalan.
Okay.
So, like, it's just whatever. It depends on where I'm at. But I'm proud of, like, all races that I am. My name's Franklin Scott Holiday. Like, you know, I'm proud of it.
Okay, so did you grow up with both parents, or?
My dad wasn't in the picture. He left my mom and he went to Florida, became a stockbroker, had another family, living well off, and a real smart guy. He'll tap in with me when I was in prison, and yeah, he just taught me a lot, man. But yeah, he left my mom, and I got a lot of resentment towards him for leaving my mom, and so does my brother.
Like, how old were you when they broke up?
2.
Okay, so you didn't really get to know him?
No.
Okay, so by the time you became aware,
my grandma raised me. Yeah, my grandma raised me.
So did you keep in contact with him at all over the years?
No.
At all?
He'll send money on my birthday. That was about it.
That was about it.
Yeah, he wouldn't call. And it's just weird now. I won't want to talk to him either. He's, like, awkward, but it's a lot of pain and, like, conversation and grief that needs to be had towards him, but it's just an uncomfortable conversation that, you know, I'm not ready to have yet. Just put it behind me, don't even think about it. But it's kind of fucked up because I'm kind of becoming the same way with my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I should be there for my kids, and I'm working on it, and I will be better. But I'm trying. I gotta fix myself first.
Yeah, man, we repeat what our parents do. I did a lot of the same shit my dad did, and not realizing until it was already done.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel you, man. Do you think that some of the anger early on was because your dad wasn't around?
Yeah. A lot of the reason why I got into trouble because my dad wasn't around because I didn't have that father figure. So I looked for it with gangbanging, and I found that with my neighborhood in Baldwin Park. Just that good job. You're doing a good job, kid. Like, that's what's up. Like, I'll fiend for that, you know? And that's what I found with OTR too, when my label with, you know, Soulless and just his approval, and it messes me up still to this day. Just that approval from another person, like, that I'm doing a good job. Never had it.
Okay, so you're growing up in Baldwin Park.
Yes, sir.
You're living in a mobile home?
Trailer park. Yeah.
Trailer park.
Gutter.
Okay, so you start from the very bottom.
Yes, sir. Never had shit.
Okay. Mom was struggling.
We used to go to the store, and I told my mom I want J's, I want that sweater, and she should be like, oh, you want that sweater? And she'd be like, she'll go ask for the price, and she'd be like, I can't afford it right now. She used to hide the sweater, hide it, boom, and then she used to come back like 2 days later like, Mommy got you that sweater. Like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Just, that's how broke we were. We was broke.
Okay. So you started getting into the streets around 13?
13, 14.
Yeah.
Middle school, 7th, 8th grade. Playing sports, though. Playing sports.
Okay. But there were 3 different gangs in Baldwin Park.
Yeah.
What were the name of the gangs?
I don't know.
Okay.
They're whack.
All right. Fair enough.
They're not, I'm not going to give them no clout. They're lame. They're lame to me, like, they don't get that. But I'm from Baldwin Park.
Okay.
I'm from Kings Have Arrived. 13, everybody knows I am. I'm on parole. I'm from KH13. They call me Lefty. And I'm from Baldwin Park, and I don't really fuck with them gangs that are right there. That's about it.
Did you get jumped in?
Yeah, I got hopped in.
How long did it last?
13 seconds. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, you know that.
Did you get your licks in, or did you have one of the big homies kind of mess you up?
I don't know about that.
Okay. No, because you just hear different stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta watch.
Sometimes people go easy on you. Sometimes, you know.
No, it's cool. You can grill me. I'm media trained, baby.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. But then you end up getting arrested and going to juvie.
Yeah, I went to juvenile hall.
For a year?
For 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, 2.5 years, 3 years.
Okay. From 13, 15?
From 14 and 15 all the way to 17.
Aha. Okay.
I was in Camp Page. I was in Los Padrinos, Silmar Juvenile Hall. compound, and that was it. And then I went home when I was 17 and a half.
Okay.
Baldwin Park High School.
You right? What did you get locked up for to get you those 3 years?
Allegedly a shooting.
Allegedly
A
Okay.
shooting in a parking lot, yeah. The time for it, I went home.
Were you Lefty Gunplay at that point?
I was Lefty.
Just Lefty.
Yeah, Gunplay came after a couple years later. My homie gave me that name.
Okay.
He's in prison doing life now.
How did the Gunplay name come about?
I feel like it's like explanatory, you know?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, going through juvie for those 3 years,
Yes, sir.
the very worst experience.
Just first days of juvenile hall. I think juvenile hall sometimes can be more vicious than a prison. It's just, you know, you could fight with anybody. You know, people are trying to take your shoes. People are trying to just, you know, mark you out, take your lunch. People be really getting their dinners took. Like, it's just like, I remember the first day, I'm not a juvenile hall, I was like 14, 15, like, man, sat in there like tripped out, but I adapted real quick and it made me a man. And the juvenile halls taught me how to fight. I'm not a fighter, but I'll fight though, because juvenile hall, you're on your own, man. And just, you don't want to be a bitch in there. They'll take your shoes and all that. Juvenile hall is pretty vicious. It's pretty bad. First day, like, I got banged on by everybody, like 60 kids. Like, it was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But I remember that shit too. I remember it clearly. I remember everybody that banged on me. I remember that feeling I felt, you know what I'm saying? If whoever went to juvenile hall, you know, juvenile halls, it could be pretty cruel, but it is what it is. You want to live that life, you know, you want to learn the hard way. And I don't regret it. It made me who I am right now.
Did you ever see rapes in juvenile hall?
Never.
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 Stabbings?
Never.
Really?
Yeah.
So juvenile hall is not as violent as a state
jaws
prison.
break.
Okay, so just fist fights.
Yeah, I've seen people get lumped up, man, like a pumpkin head. Like, never seen nobody get stabbed.
Okay. So it's not as bad as adult prison.
Yeah, prison could be worse.
Yeah.
I think with juvenile hall, you're fighting every day. Like, every day you gotta fight. Literally, every day you're fighting in juvenile hall. So I feel like that's a little worse than, you know what I'm saying? As long as you mind your own business and you're good, you're gonna be all right in prison. You're gonna be okay in prison. Just mind your own business. If you get stabbed, you had that coming.
Yeah.
I feel like in prison. Like, you know, the people, they don't stab you for no reason. They don't stab you just to stab you. They stab you for a reason why I feel all people with normal humanity would stab that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's right's right, what's wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Our politics are different, and our politics are, we believe in justice and, you know, the Sureño politics, I just want to say, that's all I'm going to say, but we believe in what's right, what's wrong is wrong. And I live by that, you know what I'm saying?
So you get out after 3 years.
Yeah.
And you're what, 17, 18?
17 years old.
Okay.
Senior year.
So you go
Back to BP High.
Go back to high school, you graduate.
Playing football, high school diploma.
Because you were going to go to the Marines.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. And what detoured you off that?
Oh, I was in this boot camp and forgot what the name of the camp was, but it was a really big opportunity, and juvenile hall helped plug me in with that opportunity. It's very hard to get into that class. You got to do this class, and you know, you do this little military boot camp, and then at the end of the military boot camp, they let you go home with the family for Christmas. So you go home with your family for Christmas for 24 hours or 48 hours. I think it was 24 hours. And they said, whatever you do, don't get in trouble. Cool. I went to Baldwin Park for Christmas, and first thing I called the homies, you know what I'm saying, like, got some coke. At the time I was doing coke, and had coke in my sock, and I got caught on the side of the freeway, because the mobile home park, the freeway is right behind it, on Francisquito and Baldwin Park. I don't care, they could know where I live in. I got caught tagging, crossing out my enemies on the freeway by the fucking highway patrol. And I went running from him. I remember I went running from him. And I hid under a tarp because they were barely building the wall. And then he got off the motorcycle and he cracked me. Boom. And they took me in, and I was like, man, I was 17, and I'm like, fuck, I fucked up. My mom came pick me up, and I had coke in my sock, and yeah, they went the Marines down the drain. And I was pretty, you know, healthy. I like to work out in there, and yeah, I blew that opportunity. Who knows what would have happened? I feel like God wrote the script and everything happens for a reason, but it was a good opportunity that I, ruined. Imagine me as a Marine, man.
You was a Marine?
You want to know my dream?
What's that?
I wanted to be a firefighter.
Really?
Really did.
I just interviewed Robert O'Neill. He was a Navy SEAL who killed bin Laden.
That's fucking hard.
Yeah.
That's
Who wanted to
hard.
pull the trigger?
That's hard.
And he had to put his face together to take the photo.
Ooh, that's hard. You heard that? That's hard.
Yeah.
What's up with him? He lives out here? I don't know where he lives at. That's
no,
crazy.
he lives in New York.
Hey, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Imagine if he now like that. That's the shit for America.
Right.
Like, damn, that's right. I don't believe it. I don't believe that shit.
You don't think it's true?
I believe it, but it's like, damn, that's crazy. Like, that's legendary.
Yeah, I know.
That's legendary. He's a legendary guy.
Yeah, Robert O'Neill, man.
Thank you for what he did, man. Robert O'Neill. That's Robert O'Neill. Hey, Vlad, it's kind of hot in here, man. I'm going to take my shirt off. I just always do an interview with a shirt off, and that's my thing. Appreciate you.
All right, so the situation where...
I don't even want to wear this hat because the Raiders lost. They suck this year, but it's all right. They'll be all right.
So the situation where
Yes,
the party allegedly got shot up. I mean, you got convicted for it.
Yeah.
So can you talk about it at all?
Yeah, I went to prison. I did my time, and I got out. I want to talk about that one, but when I got out, I came out, and I was only out for about 2 weeks, and I went right back for a gun.
Okay, so you ended up doing 13 years.
No, not altogether.
No, you got sentenced to 13 years, but you served 9.
85%.
There we go.
85%.
So
They
now
chop it
you're
up.
so now you're in state prison.
Yeah. SB 269, that's what the fuck it's called?
Okay.
SB 269, some shit like that. I don't give a fuck what fools say about that shit. I was in Pelican Bay, level 4. I was in Corcoran SHU. I was in Wasco Hole. I was in Corcoran SHU for a minute. 2016, I was in 482 Riot. I was in A section and B section. Then I got shipped to Pelican Bay, and I was in D10. Right when everybody was getting kicked out, let me get it straight, because these people be saying shit about me. Right when I was getting kicked out, I went to Corcoran SHU 2016. 2015, I was in Wasco Hole. This shit in Wasco Hole, went to Corcoran SHU. Corcoran SHU, I was in there 2016, 482 Right. A side, got moved to B side, then did something there, got shipped to Pelican Bay SHU. I was in Pelican Bay SHU. I gotta get the dates right so they know. I was in Pelican Bay SHU, D10. After that, the SHU was getting kicked out, so they sent me to C block. I was in C11. From C11, I got kicked out to the line, and I went to AR. Now they closed the SHU. That's the story. Real shit, because people be on the internet woofing it all, da-da-da. Motherfucker, I did that time, and I was really there. I hate that shit. I gotta get it right with you. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So Pelican Bay is a supermax.
It's a maximum security state prison, level 4, yard.
What got you sent to a supermax?
Stabbing,
Stabbing.
serious bodily injury with an inmate manufactured weapon.
Can you talk about that situation?
Yeah, I got convicted for it, We did our thing, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in trouble, but yeah, I was in the SHU. I went to the hole, and when you're in the hole, I went to the hole for beating somebody up on the yard. I'm young, I'm turned up, being lefty, trying to be the center of attention. So, when you be center of attention, your first goal. Did my thing, went to the hole, for a great bodily injury, GBI, whatever. Then I was in Wasco Hole sitting there, pending DA referral. And then after that, I went, still acting up over there, still being loud and trying to be, center of attention. Whatever, everything I put into gangbanging, I'm now putting into rap. So all my energy is in rap now. It's hard to get there. That's what I put into the gang shit. The fame in the gang, it kind of like, I fiend for that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I did a little, beat somebody up on the yard with the homies, and I went to Wasco Hole. I was sitting in there, stressed the fuck out, 19 years old. I was 19, writing my mom. She's like, what the fuck, what are you doing in the hole, And it's just my first time in there. And it's just like, no store, no food, hungry as fuck. Like, there was nights when I was just hungry. I remember my stomach growling, like I used to save or trade with my bunkie, like, his breakfast for my cake at night. Like, shit just sucked, man. But I was right there. And then after that, somebody fucked up right there. I did something to him, and they sent me to Corcoran SHU. Okay, you're so bad you can't even be in the hole. You're going to the SHU. So I went to the SHU. Man, Corcoran SHU's like that shit's crazy. It really like it affected me, but it's cool. Like, and then after that, I went to Quicker SHU and I went to Pelican Bay SHU.
I mean, in terms of the whole time in prison, the most violent situation
I don't want to say about that. There's just violent situations all day in prison.
Yeah.
But I could speak on what I did. Like, not exactly what I did, but I went to the SHU for some shit. I got the paperwork, and we're looking at the paperwork the other day, huh, fool? I said, man, I'm gonna post this shit. Like, just shut everybody up. But like, my politics are different. I can't speak on that, man. I gotta watch what I say, and you know what I'm saying. But I did what I did, and I am who I am, and I'm only one of the only rappers. Like, I'm really like that. Like, I don't care about rap. Like, I really don't care about music. Like, I just live my life in a moment, and like, I just, if something bothers me, I'm gonna get it off my chest because I can't sleep at night. And yeah, like I said, I'm one of the only rappers you could believe everything he told you. These other rappers, they're lying. They're lying. It's rare when I meet one that's like, okay, on the Latino side, like the essays, like these fools ain't like that. They're not. I said it. You fools ain't like that. South and the North, they ain't like that. I'm like that. I'm really like that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I just don't care. Like, my reputation's everything. The way I carry myself, I came up. I keep it authentic, and yeah, man. Like, I don't want to speak on the most violent situation, but these other rappers, they're not like that. They can't even talk about that shit because they never even been in that situation. But yeah, I've been there, and you know, I can't speak on that. They just told me last week you can't talk about that shit. Next question, huh?
The one thing that I've always found interesting when I've interviewed like people with like Latino gang past.
Who?
I'm not going to say who. I'm just going to say a lot of different people that have sat down here. They've all said one thing in common. And they said that when they were young and coming up in the gang, they aspired to go to Pelican Bay.
They're lying. They're lying like a motherfucker.
And be a shot caller in prison.
Stupid. Those are the fools that never been there. Those are the fools that never been there. That's stupid as hell.
So that whole concept is stupid to you.
You got real homies. No, you got real people on that yard, and I've been there with them, and they're still there right now. Since when I was there, and I'm blessed to have. These fools would love just to have a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, hell no.
So no one aspires to be doing
For you to go and aspire to be the Pelican Bay, you're dumb. Like, I aspire to be a firefighter. Like, but you're a product of your environment and you're in your circumstances and you got to deal with the way you did and shit happens. I never wanted to go to Pelican Bay. That's dumb. Hell no. Fuck no. I would have rather had a different outcome. Those fools are wanksters. Whoever said that, that's stupid. Why the fuck would you want to go be in a cage in Pelican Bay? Hell no. That's just not cool. Once you've been through that, it's like, even when I was younger, I didn't look at it like, I want to go. I never thought it would get to that point. I never even looked at it that way. Like, you know, I just, you know, I thought getting locked up looked cool, but Pelican Bay, you know, that being shut, hell no, like, tripping, that's a little too far. I thought it was just a little phase when I was young, and then it turned out to be a revolving door. And no, I would never wish to be in Pelican Bay. And I don't wish that on nobody, and free all the squeeze team, free the home team and everybody that's in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to go. I don't wish that on nobody. Whoever said that is stupid. Tell them to smack them up next time.
Okay, so you get out, and then...
I think I know who you're talking about who said that.
I'm not going to say it. You can look it up. So you get out,
Lazy boy.
I'm not going to say it.
It was him.
But I've heard it from multiple people.
I can say whatever I say. They're not mad at me. I can say whatever I say. It was Lazy Boy. He said he wanted to be a... That was stupid, huh? Well, go then, motherfucker. Go over there then. And tell me, when you get out, holler at me and tell me how it went. I made that fool. I made you, dog. I know he's from your town and all that. You from up there, man. I made him, dog. That's my beef. I'll fuck with him. I'll give him attention. He's the one that said that. Spencer. Instead of just going down south, but Spencer. He said that. He did. He wants to go to Pelican Bay. I feel stupid, huh? You're stupid, fool. Hell no. Free everybody up in there. It rains every day right there. It rains every single day right there. Fool, you're at yard and your hands are purple. I swear to God, it's mandatory yard. You go to yard twice a day. It rains every fucking day. You can't even do a pull-up. Everybody's just raincoats, just shaking cold as fuck. You probably got 2 people with a shirt off running. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it just sucks. You go home, you gotta hang all your shit on a vent, dry it, boom, take a little nap, and then boom, yard again. Mandatory yard. Out there and it's raining. I'm talking about the sideways rain.
Oh, because it's like northern California. It's right on the
Crescent
border.
City. It's Crescent City, Del Norte County, right by Oregon. The ice cream that we get, it says Oregon Ducks.
Huh. Right.
A couple of the COs live in Oregon.
Right. Yeah, because it's right there on the border.
Man, I see some shit right there, but yeah, that shit, hell no. Muddy as fuck. Bunch of mud. Just everybody just mad. Just everybody just miserable. The rain's just coming in hard. Just like lost hope, man. Just hopeless right there, broken.
Isn't there a truce between Norteños and Sureños in prison?
Yeah,
it's
in
been
prison.
going on for a while?
In prison?
In prison.
Prison, yeah.
How long has that been going on?
I don't know. When I was in there, it was going on though.
It was going on when you were there.
But I don't like them out here. I don't know them, but I don't like them out here.
So why can't they apply the rules to the outside?
That's on them, you know. I can't speak on that. I'm not on that level yet, you know, to speak on that. And I'll never be on that level. I'm about my music and that's it.
But isn't that a good thing though, when you look at it as a whole?
Yeah, I'll never do it. It'll never get there. But as far as the South, I want to be the one that brings the whole South together as one. Instead of South Side, Bakersfield and down, beefing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm worried about, bringing us together as a whole. Maybe after that, you know, it starts in prison first, man. So that's on them. But that's what they got going on in there. But out here, it's just different. You know, we disrespect them, they disrespect us. You know what I'm saying, with the music. And I would never do a song with a Norteño rapper, ever, on my mom's life. My daughter's life. I will never do a song with a Norteño rapper. Never. I'm not going to be the one to break that barrier. I don't care for that. I don't. We're fine the way we are. The streets is cool. Prison is a different story. I listen in prison. I listen to my politics. When I'm in there, it's cool. It's respect. YC1, Buenos Dias, all that. But out here, like, I never even seen them out here. But I'm a rapper. So I hear the music and I hear the way they diss us, like, because they got Sureños up there. So that's where that comes from. I'm a rapper, and they're fucking talking shit about my beliefs and what I believe in, so I talk shit back. But it got to a certain point where shit got very disrespectful, and, you know what I'm saying, just, I gotta tone it down, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep doing me, and I'm not gonna below myself, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so you eventually get out, but don't you go back in for like a year over a gun and kind of some back and forth at that point?
Yeah, I just been in, honestly, to be honest with you, like, I'm just a bad motherfucking kid, like, when I was growing up, and I just didn't learn, and, you know what I'm saying, I hurt my mom a lot, and, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, that's just not even cool, dog, like, all the pain I put my mom through, and at the end of the day, my mom was the only one there for me, and I don't recommend this shit about nobody. I don't even want to glorify it. That shit's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? If you got a chance to stay in school, because this shit is 1 in a million for you to make it out them statistics and circumstances and the shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this to inspire the world and change the world. That shit ain't cool. I don't like talking about it, but yeah, I've been in prison. I went right back. That shit's retarded. And it fucking, it really affected me, and it really has a lot of, you know, it's a bad time in my life, you know? It's not cool. And I know a lot of kids look at my interviews and they want to be like me. Like, I used to be like, why do all these high school kids, middle school kids like me? They be like, you know why they look at you? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know the way you looked at YG when you were younger? I thought YG was a shit when I was in high school. And they're like, that's the way the kids look at you now. All tatted up, same skin color. The little Latino kids look at you that way. So, yeah, being in prison, nah, man. That shit's just, it's a bad time in my life. I did a lot of interviews on talking about prison. Like, it's just like no good that comes from that conversation. I want to speak about positivity. We can speak about the hard questions, but like prison, like, it's like I'm spreading negativity, man. Prison ain't cool, man. It wasn't cool. It was a fucked up time in my life. But I'll answer it. Yeah, I went back for a gun.
All right, 2023, you get out.
On 23 November.
Right.
November.
You get out 23.
Yeah.
And are you Lefty Gunplay, the rapper, at that point?
I'm Lefty Gunplay, the rapper. I came home in my home. The way the name came about is I was in the hood with my homie, and I was writing on the wall, Lefty, and the gang unit and the crash was on me. So every time I see Lefty, they'll come to my pad. So the homie was like, you know what? We're gonna call you Gunplay, GP. So I started writing Gunplay, and then I went to prison. And I've always wrote poems my whole life in juvenile hall. My mom has all my poems. I used to write poems to my mom, poems to the girls. because I read the book, Tupac, A Rose That Grew From Concrete. And I got a lot of inspiration from reading that book. And my mom's doing the same thing with all my quotes and all my lyrics. My original copies, my mom has them. So she's laminating them all, she's putting them in the book about my life since I was a kid, my actual writing. I put the date on every track I wrote, the date where I was at and everything. So she has them all. So I read that book and Tupac wrote a lot of poems. So I try to write poems. And that's where that came from. I try to draw, it wasn't for me, all that. But yeah, they call me Gunplay. So I said when I was in there, like, and I'll flow, fucking around in prison. I hear fools rapping, like, blacks rap, you know? Blacks rapping. I hear them at their table, like, okay, that shit hard. I can't walk up there and go rap with them because prison's different, but I always wanted to rap. But in prison, I'm not going to go to the homies and say, I'm a fucking rapper. Because, you know, it's looked at like, fuck. Until you reach that certain success, where it's accepted, like, okay, now I see what you're doing. But in the beginning, it's like, they're gonna look at you like, you're fucking tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not our culture. To me, in my mind, that's a black culture. They started rap, you know what I'm saying? We just turned it into our own way and try to get what we can out of it, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to be like that. It's a hobby of mine. I like to rap, that's what I like to do. So, and then I started writing my lyrics in there and memorizing I'll write a song and I'll memorize it the first time I write it. You'll never see me looking at the phone on it. First time I write it, boom, I memorized it. And my moves. The first time I write it. I don't know if there's anybody like that, but first time I write it, I memorized it with the moves. But yeah, I used to hide my lyrics from my cellies. They'll come home like, what you writing? I used to hide my book right away, like nothing, just writing my bitch. But I was rapping, you know what I'm saying? And I remember a couple of cellies being like, fuck, like, fucking rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't get it twisted. I know that's black culture, and it is. That's black culture, but I'm breaking that barrier, and I'm the only Latino rapper that has so many features with black artists in LA. You know what I'm saying? Every main artist in LA, I got a feature. So it's like, it's my hobby. It's my hobby. Why can't everybody do it? You know what they want? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to break the barrier. LA's just like, LA's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful struggle, and I'm trying to inspire the world and change it. I can't change the whole world by myself, but I can try to change a little piece, you know, and saying to be the first one. I don't think any Latino rapper has made it as far as I have. I don't think so. I don't think there'll ever be another Latino rapper that has done, but I hope there will be, but right now...
you have some big Latino rappers. Hold on.
Who?
Latino
in
rappers?
In LA? I'm talking about LA.
Be real.
He's from LA?
Cypress Hill.
Where's he from?
Exactly where he's from? He's from LA.
Is he?
Yeah. I've interviewed him before. He's definitely from LA. Southgate.
Southgate?
Yeah, there we go. Southgate.
Okay. He's legendary. I know his songs, right? But I'm on my fucking way. I've been rapping for 7 months, 8 months.
I mean, Cypress Hill went multi-platinum. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be multi-platinum too.
I'm not saying you're not, but what I'm saying is
when I get
you got to give it up to the OGs.
No. When I get my Grammy, I promise you, I'm gonna get a Hollywood Walk of Fame. I promise you, everybody's gonna remember my name. I ain't there yet, but I'm getting there, and I'm on my way. I don't care what nobody says. I'm the best SA rapper right now, the hottest. I'm selling everything out. Yeah, they sold everything out. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bad. Shout out to him.
All right, so the first songs you drop are Certified Stepper and Spin the Block?
I'm the best. I think I'm the best. I don't care nobody.
You should feel that way, man. You should feel like you're the best.
I think I'm
what's
the
the point of doing it if you don't feel that way?
I'm the best rapper. I really am. That's before my time. Let me get it. It's not my fault my parents fucked later, right? It's before my time. You know what I'm saying? My bad. But give me another year and we're gonna be like, okay, cool. By the end of next year, I'm looking at a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the best rapper. Ain't nobody getting in my head. I'm the best rapper. He did what he did, but I'm the best rapper. Shout out to him.
All right, so you dropped 2 singles, Certified Stepper, Spin the Block.
You just put some knowledge in my head. Multi-platinum?
Yeah, Cypress Hill, absolutely multi-platinum.
Who else?
Out of LA, Latino rappers, that's
Los Angeles is like the mecca of where it really matters to me. Because we live
but then when you go to New York, you got Big Pun, who was the first solo rapper, Latino rapper to go platinum.
You know what? I said it this way. I said it like this.
Fat Joe has gone platinum, I believe.
I said this, look, you know what I said? I said that Rookie of the Year was cool, man. Like, it was cool beating all these, and I did beat them. I feel, and beat all these rappers that are like Cool right here is competition cool. You can't stay right there. Now I want to be Fat Joe. I want to be Big Pun's record. I want to be Cypress Hill's record. That's the shit that like I'm into. It's like a competition. So now you put it in my head. It's like now it's like I want to be a legend. You know what I'm saying? I want to be. I die happy and people remember my name. You know what I'm saying? Because I sure as hell I know a lot of Cypress Hill songs. You know what I'm saying?
Insane with Brain.
I sure as hell know a Big Pun song and a Fat Joe song.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of Fat Joe songs.
Right.
They were hard. People forget and they get that. I'm glad you pointed that out, but nah. My mission is to be the best one ever that ever did it.
I feel like when I hear your songs, I could hear the Draco the Ruler influence. And I feel like the whole generation of new LA rappers were influenced by Draco.
Yeah, I got a Draco lyric on my forehead.
Right.
Roll bounce.
Exactly.
Rest in peace, the Ruler, but and Ralphie's my boy, that's my brother, man. But I don't want to be like that. I want to be everybody know me as Gunplay. I really don't try to steal nobody's like or try to be like nobody else but myself. I just do it like, you know what I'm saying? Have you heard my new shit? You ain't heard it yet, huh?
Well, I mean, I went through all the Spotify shit today.
I'm under a label and it's not on Spotify, it's on YouTube. I'm under a label and they pick what they want to put out.
OTR.
Yeah, they changed my life, but when you're under a label, they don't let you drop when you want to drop. You know what I'm saying? You can't drop when you want to drop. It's a rollout. It's a certain rollout, a strategic plan that, you know, has worked for other rappers, but it's like every now and then I record some shit. I'm like, man, fuck them up. Let them know that I still got it. But it's a rollout, you know what I'm saying?
All right, and then your deal with OTR is actually a partnership with Sony and Alamo?
Sony and Alamo Records, shout out to
me. So you actually got some big power behind your projects.
Yeah,
so when you got that right song, they could really pull the trigger and churn it up.
Oh, they like what I'm doing. They want to re-sign me. They like what I'm doing. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I got deals on the table right now. Coming soon. I was talking to labels right now. I talk to labels every day. And shout out to Jet Vaughn, Johnny Shipes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I know all these guys, man. They fuck with me and I fuck with them and I fuck with the label. And yeah, I'm mainstream, but I want to just get the right label and feel comfortable. Like whoever's going to treat me right. And it's not about just the money. Is it a right fit for me? You know what I'm saying? I've been flew out to New York, man, with 300, all these people. But I just want the right fit.
Well, you and Dirk, did you guys ever do a song together?
We're under the same label, but he reached out. We were about to do a song together. And, you know, he's got going what he's got going on. Free Lil Durk. He's still busted Free Lil Durk, man. But that was always a dream of mine, but now we never did nothing together.
Okay.
I've just been busy out here. He's been busy out there, but I never even tried to reach out to Sony and Alamo and told them, let me do my thing. I've just been trying to build my own name and set my own. I'm in my own lane right now. Like I'm just not worried about it right now. If you can't do it, if you need somebody to do it for you, like, you know what I'm saying? I want people to know I could do it on my own first. I want myself to know that I can do it on my own. I don't need a feature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I also heard there was something potentially with you and Drake.
He liked a couple of stuff with me.
Okay, but you guys didn't do anything together?
My post with OGZ.
Okay.
We shot a song. It got like 800,000 views in 14 days. Me and OGZ. This is Shorty. One Empire. 500,000 views in 8 days. Yeah, so I got 400,000 Spotify monthly listeners. 400K, I hit 400 today.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
400K.
Okay, so you and OGZ.
OGZ, shout out OGs.
Originally, that's how we were supposed to be a joint interview. Originally.
Me and him?
Because you guys got a project coming out.
Yeah, he's my brother, man. That's my brother. Man.
Yeah, I've interviewed him a few times.
Him and his mom, my mom are friends. They're good friends.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they're good friends, man. He's a friend of mine. I could say he's a friend. Out of all the rappers that I've met, he's probably like the one that they all embrace me, but he's my friend. He cares about me. You know, wants better for me. And he's right. You know, he matured. He matured a lot. He learned quick like me, but shout out to Jeezy, man.
When's that project coming out?
Well, we released What It Is, Ho, or What It Is, and we've been talking his people. We got stuff coming. I could get a song with OGZ whenever I want, and he'll do it for me. A lot of times we just be kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's my friend, and just, I can't tell you when we got another one coming, but if I called him tonight and said I wanted him to hop on something, he'll hop on it for me. Like, he's my boy. I know he's under label, I'm under label, but, you know, he'll hop on it for me. He's my guy. And I'll do anything he wants. If he wants me to hop on a track, I'll do it for him. He never charged me. I never paid for a feature. All my features, I never paid for one. I never would. You know the only feature I'll pay for?
Who's that?
Chingy.
Yeah, I know. You said that before.
Chingaling.
We know Chingy. We've been interviewed before.
Man. Yeah.
You want us to reach out to Chingy for you?
Yeah, they try to reach out to him. They said that he's not really, but I seen him perform the other day. I got a couple songs I want to do with Chingy.
All right. We'll hit him up. We'll mention it.
Right there,
Yeah.
Hotel, and One Call Away.
Yeah.
I want all of those.
Those are mega smashes.
Yeah, those are smashes, man.
And you actually redo a lot of West Coast beats.
Yeah, I'm from the West Coast, man.
On your mixtapes.
From the West Coast. The best coast.
Well, here's something me and you agree on. A few people have asked me if I would interview South Park Mexican. I always said no. And you said you'd never do a song with him either.
Hell no.
Do you know what he's actually convicted of?
I've seen the paperwork.
Yeah, so I actually looked it up. So
Really?
in 2001, he was charged with aggravated sexual assault of a female child who was 9 years old at the time.
That's good. Let them know.
And then two more charges filed in 2002 where he sexually assaulted two 14-year-old girls in a hotel room. He got 45 years. His release date is 2047, but he's actually eligible for parole now. Last month, so we're not sure what's going to happen. But yeah, because people have asked me to do it in prison, and I'm like, I'm not going to interview a child molester.
I hope they let him out so they smoke his ass, cause he's still alive and they're living good. Fuck him. He ain't coming to LA. Hell nah, he ain't coming to LA. On the hood, he ain't. Fuck SPM. Again, that's how I feel about it. I'm good. That's out. What's right is wrong, and that's very, very wrong. Everybody got kids and all that. That's disgusting. He disgusts me. Anybody that entertains that music, you disgusting too. I don't care if I lose fans. I've been said it. Y'all tripping, man. That's out.
And you know, he had gotten a 13-year-old
Pregnant.
He got a 13-year-old pregnant who he has a baby with.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But his excuse was he met her at a strip club. But my thing is, like, you know a 13-year-old when you're dealing with one. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you could tell.
It's a 13-year-old. You know what I'm saying? If she was maybe 17, maybe you couldn't tell, but at 13, you know you got a fucking underage girl.
Yeah, that's disgusting, man.
And you get her pregnant?
He don't deserve to be like, hell no. To the people that are still embracing him, that's a sick-ass man.
I agree.
Man. You're a sick man, dog. That's too young. That's way too... 19's too young. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, you're a weirdo, dog. He's a weirdo, and I don't support him, and fuck SPM. That's how I feel about it. I always say, fuck SPM. Fuck all SPM. Whoever's still from that crew, fuck them. I said it, and I'm good.
Yeah, I interviewed Baby Bash. She's out of that crew, and he kind of was... You know, he tried to stand up for him because that's his man, but I still was like, nah, I'm good.
I met him and shit, you know. I met him the other day at the celebrity baseball game, and it was Tiffany Haddish. We were on the same team, me, Casper Smart, Trevor Reza, Baby Bash, a couple other actors. And we all went over there, and I met Baby Bash, and I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first met him, like, I was tripping, and before we got out the car, I'm just like, what's up with this fool? Like, he's gonna trip because fuck SPM. Like, I'm pretty sure he heard the way I feel about them. And I met him, and he embraced, it wasn't him, he didn't do it. You know, he's not from SPM no more, so
yeah.
he didn't do it, and he didn't try to back him up, he didn't bring it up, so, and he actually gave me advice about the rap game, like, just about going mainstream, and he tried to give me some tips on, you know, kept it cordial with him, and yeah, I didn't bring it up, he didn't bring it up.
Yeah, I think Bash understands. I mean, people like me have brought it up enough times around him. He understands how people feel about it. And I think he just looks at it like, well...
He don't deserve it.
That's not me. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's him, and I'm not going to try to defend him, but that's not me. You know, I've never heard no accusations about
I see both sides,
Bash
though.
ever.
I see both sides. Like, you're around it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're around it.
But was he around that shit, though? You see what I'm saying? People have private lives and do their grimy shit without their coworkers around, is all I'm saying.
Okay, so the first time he got convicted was 2001. Should have got him right there. Got rid of him right there. Now let it keep going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he ain't welcome in LA, SPN. And everybody's gonna talk shit, say whatever, like, you a weirdo, dog, you go to that concert.
I mean, it's whatever, man. Just because you're popular on TikTok doesn't mean that takes away from what you did. You didn't get 45 years for no reason.
Yeah, that part.
That part. Well, you said that you wouldn't let your daughter date a black guy.
Yes, sir.
You still feel that way?
You know what? It's not that I feel that way. It's just I wanted to shed light to a lot of homes in the San Gabriel Valley, East LA, shit like Latino communities that have been like that. And I'm the one that's trying to break that barrier. But at the end of the day, if my baby girl's happy with an Asian, with a white, with a black guy, I'm not gonna beat her down for it. That's cool. But my preference would be that she be with a man of my skin color. Am I wrong for that?
Right, but you're half white.
Yeah, just Latino. I was raised Latino.
Okay, but you're half white. You're just as white as you are Latino, right? Let's just keep it 100.
I'm an essay. Like,
I
all my
feel you.
tattoos, I got Sureño across my face. Like,
I understand that, but but your DNA is half white. So if your daughter dated a straight white guy, would you have any problem with that?
Man, I don't.
Because
she you know what? You're getting me there because I never looked at myself like I'm white. I never did.
Right.
I'm an essay, like I'm not tripping. I was raised Spanish. Hablo español con mi abuelita y mi mamá. Así me enseñaron. My dad never raised me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the skin color of my mom and my grandma. I would want her to be with somebody, don't try to twist me up. I would want her to be with somebody from my skin color. Okay. Just as well as I'm pretty sure a lot of blacks would want their daughter to be with a black man. I would want my daughter to be with a Hispanic dude like me. You know what I'm saying? But if she's happy with that dude, then she's happy and I support it. Shout outs to the blacks, shout outs to the Asians, shout outs to the whites, shout outs to the purple people, red people, blue people. You know what I'm saying? But I would want her first preference to be with a man that look like me. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? I just want to keep my bloodline the same. And I went through this, man. You're bringing it back up, but nah, man. Everybody already embraced me. Like, am I wrong for saying that? But if she was happy with a black dude, I'll embrace him. Come here, come on, don't trip. You make my baby girl happy, you family. Don't hit my baby girl, it's good, you family. Anybody, but if my daughter's happy, then she's happy. But I've been getting a lot of comments from a lot of people being like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of disrespectful comments talking about my 1-year-old daughter. I don't like that. It just gets me mad. That's why I didn't want to bring it up. You know, she a little girl, dog. She's like 1 year old. There should be nobody talking about her like that. Like, talking about fucking her, whatever the fuck. That's sick, homie. If I find out who's behind that screen, that's it. That's why I don't want to bring it up. It's a very, like, racist, like, political type of question that it's the truth. A lot of homes, Latino homes, they're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? South Central, I guess, whatever. I don't even want to speak on it, but I would want my daughter to be with a person for my preference. Do I got a problem with blacks? No. Am I cool with blacks? Yeah. I talk to blacks all day. Chill with them all the time. You know what I'm saying? One thing you never see me do is say the N-word in a music video. I never done that. Never done that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just all about respect. You know what I'm saying? What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. When you're in prison, man, you're taught we can't sit on their tables. I can't use the restroom. I can't walk through their way. They can't walk through my way. I can't use their phone. They can't use my phone. I can't drink from their water. They can't drink from my water. They got their, so this is the way I was taught. This is from an institutionalized mind. I was really like that. So in prison, they teach you that, hey, fool, hold up, with them fools, chill. The blacks, you know? So that's the way that I'm taught. And that's what prison shows you. You know what I'm saying? It's all respect. They're not the enemy, but it's like, this is us, that's them. And that's what people have taught me. But now I'm out here, and I'm a real one, and I'm really like that, and I got the opportunity to break that barrier. Because for now, LA's a different time, man. And I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. Because I think it's a beautiful thing, like the things that I'm about to accomplish or do with the black and the brown. I love that black and brown shit. It's like, it's cool, man. It's like we all we got, you know what I'm saying? We all together, man. Like, they're the ones who a lot of blacks have put me on with my rap career. You know what I'm saying? A lot of blacks, man. RJ, Community Fig, A Sports World, like just everybody, like all these black platforms they have had me. Problem, DJ Quick, man, everybody, man. One of my best friends is black. X4 the Mac Lord. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's somebody, man. I don't care about it, man. Like, I'm an essay, and I would want my daughter to be with a person from my skin color. But if she's happy with a black, she's happy with a black. She's happy with an Asian, I can't help it. She's in love with that man. She's happy with a white, she's in love with that man. But I wouldn't want her to be with a nerd. This is my skin color. Am I wrong for that? You know what I'm saying? Did I do good? I fucked up.
When you get older, you're going to want her to be, you know something though, when you get older, father to father, when you get older, you're going to want her to be with a nerd. Trust me.
This is just like one,
Trust me, man.
Even like.
Would you want your daughter to be with a nerd or a gangster? I'd want my daughter to be with a nerd.
What a nerd. Yeah, what a good kid, man. What a good boy that's gonna treat my girl right, you know?
There you go.
I don't ever want her to be with somebody like me, because I wouldn't even want my daughter to be with somebody like me. Never. Never. Hell no. She wanted to be, girls are precious. They're after having a daughter, it's like, they're very innocent. You know what I'm saying? They're daddy's girls, and yeah, I just want to protect her and get myself right so I can be more involved in her life. But yeah, man, hopefully she's happy, man. If she's happy with a black, I'll fucking be right there, and I'll walk her to that black man and fucking give him my hand in honor for her. As long as she's happy, man.
There you go.
I love her, man.
You said Liam Neeson reached out to you.
Yeah, we talked.
How did that come about?
I'm in acting classes on Wednesdays with Richard Cabral. Okay. Because we got a Netflix film coming soon about my life.
This is with Jenna Ortega?
Yeah, she was supposed to be in it, Jenna Ortega from Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, recently, like, the film stopped and shit, we took a break, and I think it was mainly my fault. Just, like, acting up and just everything I've been doing, but it's still together and the plan's still there. The script's already printed. I already know the whole first part, like, and they're gonna sell it to Netflix or Hulu. Who wants to buy it? It's about a Latino kid.
Liam Neeson's involved in the project?
He's giving me pointers on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Liam Neeson is in it. John Bernstein.
That's a real OG right there. Liam Neeson. He still does action films.
Yeah.
He's still shooting fools and beating them up.
Yeah, I really
at like 75 years old.
Talked to him a couple times on a FaceTime.
Dope. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
He calls me from New York.
You and Wack 100 went at it at one point.
Yeah.
Wack's a regular on my show. Listen, me and Wack hated each other for 10 years. But at one point, we got on the phone and we fixed it all in one phone call. For 10 years, we didn't talk. And then we got on the phone and there was a business to be had and we just put all the bullshit behind us. He came on my show. We talked about it on camera. Do you think you and Wack 100 could work it out? Because Wack is actually a reasonable guy once you talk to him.
Hell no.
Nah?
Can't. I'm good. I'm straight.
Why is that?
Can't do it. Can't do it. No. I'm tripping. Can't do it.
Do you feel like just some of the back and forth is just social media shit?
I know people.
And it's really not that serious?
I talk to people from his neighborhood. Like, you know, when it got serious in it, and like, I wouldn't even want to deal with it or touch it. Like, it's like, cool, man. It's just beneath me, it's below me. And they feel the same way, like, I'm just cool, I'm good. I'm doing me and that's it. I'm good, I'll never do nothing with him, man. Who can't? That's just like,
okay,
cool, I'm straight off him.
You said you had a problem with Adam 22.
I'll never go on
interviewing,
no jumper. Yeah, I'll never go on no jumper ever again.
Really? Why is that?
It's like two peas in the same pod, man, both of them.
Why, because Wack is over there?
Nah, they just do too much, man. They just...
Well, you've been on there.
Yeah, that was cool, and I thought it was cool at that time. So after effect, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, but it is what it is, man. I don't really gotta... I'm not gonna go fucking smoke Adam 22 or whatever. Like, man, it's just like, I'm cool. I'm straight off that shit. I'm on another level now. I feel like I already, you know, I use them. Whatever they got out of me, let's go, boom. I'm just on some other shit. I just am. I can't do shit with none of them. Fuck them. I said it, fuck them. I don't care. I'm good. Good on no jumper, good on the other guy. Straight. I'm on some other shit. I'm elevating. I'm not gonna waste my energy on that. It's a waste of my time.
Well, you did go on Thizzler. You were part of the actual freestyle.
Yeah.
And I mean, Thizzler
They did me dirty.
was a Northern Cali.
They did me
outlet.
dirty.
Well, how'd they do you dirty?
Because I was going to go on that cipher and these dudes were threatening. I went on that platform and these motherfuckers told me, okay, come to Thizzler cipher. Cool. I was going to go to Thizzler cipher. Shit was heating up in the rap game with me and those guys. And they fucking, I don't know what they said at Thizzler. Thizzler came down to LA and they did a cipher and I went on there and I went to cipher. I did the cipher with Osama Roddy Rax in LA, and everybody got a chance to write to their beat. And straight up, everybody got a chance to write to their beat. And I'm thinking it's a cipher like, you get one shot, one time to go, and that's it. Like, I'm gonna go up here one time, like, you know, Eminem 8-Ball shit, and that's it. Whatever you did, that's it. Listen, this first dude up there, shall I say his name? Fuck him, I ain't got shit with him. This first dude up there, Lou Deezy. Motherfucker took like 60 times to do his bar. 60 times. And I'm second, I'm lefty. I'm just, you know, I'm ready to go. I'm impatient. I'm second and can I go again? Can I go again? Can I go again? Can I go again? So I'm getting antsy like, damn, motherfucker. I didn't know we were in the booth recording in the studio. You should have told me that. This shit ain't fair. Like, if you fucked up, next guy. So I was ready to go. So they're like, okay, cool. Everybody lost momentum. And they're like, Lefty's talking shit. You want to talk all that shit? Then you go first. So I'm like, fuck it then. I'll go first then. I'm all cocky like. And then I went running up and I went to go first and I laid my verse down. Boom. And it was a straight disrespectful ass, 16. And they told me, hey man, we can't put that on here. I'm like, what? Fuck you mean I can't put that on there? And they're like, yeah man, you can't be disrespecting up north. What the fuck, fool? Like, they disrespect me all the time. Like, it's a cipher. Why do you get to tell me what I can and can't say? We're in LA. Like, the fuck? And I said, you know what? I'm cool off this cipher. So I walked off. And they all came running after me. I said, I'm the one that's gonna get this shit the most views anyways. So I walked off. The shit I wrote was hard. And they're like, they convinced me. Nah, we don't edit that. I'm like, fuck it. I got pressured out. Like, I'm gonna freestyle this shit like a dumbass. And I went back over there and I freestyled. And everybody clowned, and in the same day, they dropped the cipher from up north, and they let them diss me.
Oh.
They all called me out my name, disrespected my neighborhood, disrespected LA, disrespected my label mates. What the fuck, how's that fair? So to the Thizzler, I wanna run it back. I really wanna run it back. I wanna run it back with me and all the dudes that diss me. They do their shit up north, and I do mine down here. And they release it at the same time. And let us be disrespectful. The fastest people want to see how you gonna, write my lyrics for me or change my style, and you're gonna let them. This is scared of them. You scared of them, man. You're scared of them, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Y'all trying to trip on me, dog. I feel like I'm getting like eyes over here. It's good, man. Just let me do me. Like, it's the truth, man. They fucking told me I can't diss them, and they let them diss me. That's it. I want to run it back.
So what happened to that original freestyle?
Shit, I don't know. Where's it at?
So they never put it out?
They never put it out.
Oh.
They put out the fucking freestyle they made me do.
Okay.
So
I guess that's unfair. I didn't know the subtleties.
Yeah. I freestyled off my head, mad like a dumbass. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I got all the motion, I got so much going on for me. And, you know what I'm saying? I let them peer pressure me into freestyling while everybody wrote 2 weeks. They wrote their bars. But nobody down here has beef with them like me, is writing for that fellow like me, saying fuck them. Because they're saying fuck us all the time, calling us suckers. So now I can't, call them a buster. So you gotta call me sucker, and I can't call you buster. It's the same shit. That's how I feel, and that's where I went off at. If I want to diss them, if I can't diss them, why the fuck do they get to diss me? It's crazy. Why do they get to call me on my name and disrespect, my city and LA and all that, and my label mates? It's just, go look at it, man. This shit's wrong. It's wrong. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. That shit's all fucked up. And I'm willing to run it back. I hope you reach out to them. I hope they hear this shit. Run that shit back, man. On the set, run it back. Where the fuck are they at right now in the rap game, and where am I at? Fuck.
Well, I mean, in general, I think it'd be fair, and this is not me taking sides, because I'm from the Bay, but I'm not affiliated.
That's not cool.
I'm
But
not
you don't
with this.
gangbang though.
Yeah, I don't gangbang at all. But what I'm saying is, as a whole, and I think even, the Bay dudes would agree with me, is that overall, Sureños have done better in rap overall. Would you agree? Just
Well,
overall.
Slovenian rappers better than North Indian rappers?
I'm not saying they're better, but just overall, they've had more success.
Man, we better. We better. We're better. I don't bump this shit. I think it's too like the same shit. They all sound the same. They all sound the same. If I was up north, I'd be famous. I think I would be famous anywhere I'm at. I think I'm gonna take off wherever the fuck I'm at. Cause that's what I believe in my head. I don't hesitate. I see it in my head. If I was born up north, I would have took off. I would take off if I was born in Washington. I would have took off, you know what I'm saying?
The thing about the Bay, though, and I'm from there, is that everyone who pops usually leaves the Bay. You see what I'm saying? Like, the only Bay Area rapper that I know that's still in the Bay is E40. That's popping. Everyone else, Too Short, whoever else, they all leave the Bay.
Got a song with Too Short. He's on my album.
Right. That's a legend right
Shout
there.
out to Too Short.
That's my man. Me and him
He
go
my
back.
boy. We got a song. I got a song with Too Short. I got a song with a lot of Bay rappers reach out to me that are black and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So you would do songs with black Bay rappers all day
I
long?
do songs with up north rappers that ain't norteños.
Aha.
Norteño, never.
So if they're Latino but they're not gang related, then there's no problem.
Reach out if the money's right. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to everybody up north that fucks with me. But norte, fuck them. Good. Never that. Bury me in the grave with a blue rag. Never that. I'll never do a norteño song. I stand by what I say, and I don't give a fuck. And I would never do a show up north. I wouldn't.
Have you ever gotten booked for a show up north?
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the most you got offered for a show up there?
17,000,
Okay.
16, 15,000.
I mean, that's not enough to risk your safety.
I mean, shit. I'll go on some 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying shit, take my bulletproof vest off. Like, I've thought about it. Like,
I mean, what if you get like a Rolling Loud in the Bay, where it's just a huge venue like that? It's not just a show. It's not a club. It's an actual.
I don't want to fucking. I don't know yet. I haven't thought. I'm getting booked for Rolling Out too. I was gonna get booked for Rolling Out in Thailand and the one coming
in Thailand? Okay,
Yeah.
I've been in Thailand. You're gonna have a hell of a time down there.
I never been there, but yet
The first time someone tattooed my name on their back was in Thailand.
I was supposed. Is that right?
Yeah, first time. A Vlad tattoo. This is before DJ Vlad.
Oh, your name?
Just Vlad, yeah.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. This is like in the 90s.
And it hadn't blown up yet. He believed in it.
Man.
Where's that guy at, man? Get that motherfucker.
It's definitely a girl.
Yeah, it was a girl. That's hard.
It's definitely a girl that got my name tattooed.
You think she got it covered up?
I don't know. I haven't seen her
Gotta reach out to her.
in a
and
lot
find
of
her
years,
on Facebook,
man.
Instagram.
That was the first time.
It's like a very touchy subject, man, with up north and shit. Like, if we were all together, that we would be making so much money. But I guess there's
that's
so
what I'm
much.
saying,
I guess
man.
there's so much bloodshed up there between them and the guys that there's bloodshed between. Like, they have the same beliefs as me that I wouldn't do them out there like that. Like, it's just like, and then the rap songs that I've heard even before I was dissing, they're just dissing my beliefs and what I believe in. So, if they're riding under the same flag, I'm not gonna fucking. It's like. You know, it's just different. It's just too much there.
Well, I will say this, though, because I remember, this was kind of before your time, but in the 90s, in L.A., Bloods and Crips could not work together.
They asked me if I wanted to do a song with bitch-ass bands from the road. They asked me, they told me that he wasn't, after all this shit happened, they asked me, like, you want to do a song with him? Like, the Blacks asked me, like, next thing with Blacks, they asked me, like, we'll get a bag, fool. Like, you'll be breaking barriers. And, like, man, supposedly this fool said that, yeah, I'm down. Like, you know, I ain't tripping. Like, if he's cool with it, I'm cool with it. I'm gonna fuck you, fool. Like, hell no, I'm tripping on that shit still. I'll never do it. But, like, you couldn't give me $1 million. I promise you that. You couldn't offer me $1 million to do a song with one of them. And I'll give, man, you couldn't offer me $1 million. Like, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. My mom would tell me, fuck no. On the hood, like, just, nah. It's like, our beliefs are different. Like, my fan base, I'm very, like, I'm by morals and, like, you know, the way I was raised and, like, nah, there's too much going on, like,
All right, well, let me just say this, though, because at one point in L.A., Bloods and Crips could not do music together on any level. They couldn't be in the same studio. They couldn't be around each other.
Banging on wax.
There were wars. Well, Banging on Wax started first, but then, you know, look at the DJ Quick MC8 beef that went on for a while, and there was a lot of violence between those two camps.
it's kind of a similar situation.
Right, but then at one point, YG and Nipsey and Big U made an actual move to try to get rid of that.
Shout out to YG and Big U.
And they started actually doing. And I remember I interviewed Big U about this. And he said they would do videos together and they would go through all the footage to make sure no one's name was crossed out in the background. You know what I'm saying? Right, because I remember clearly, like in the 90s, hearing that LA artists just would not work together just because of the gang alliances.
Right.
You may like DJ Quick's beat, but where you're from, you cannot associate with, with that blood set. You can't be in the same studio together. You can't do this, you can't do that. You look at these days, YG works with everybody. Nipsey works with everybody.
I feel like, now let me explain the difference between, because people did do things together, but it wasn't the Rolling 60s though. See, and then it goes to being like, you gotta remember when Nipsey came out, he the first artist and the only artist ever to never come out and claim a city.
He claimed the set.
He claimed Long Beach, he claimed the set. And he claimed one of the most violent sets on records. So when we start moving, I used to purposely watch all our videos, make sure. And I just tell Steve, no, that video can't go out because in the back of there got somebody's set crossed out. And that video, no, you can't do this. And we used to purposely make sure we wasn't dissing people, but representing the turf.
Right. And Nipsey would wear red in his videos.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, you can wear what you want to wear. You know what I mean? Because I knew that it would send a message to LA. And once we was able to kill the color line, that bull effect, you see red, you got to target, you got to attack it, you got to go at it. It would start making people be able to move. And so right now you see Crips and Bloods together. It's no danger to affiliation. And now they like when if you want to move, you want to go out with us, man, you can't be tripping on nobody. Because we're going to be around these different guys. We're going to be around this. And put that on me. Let me get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can say that my 15 years of freedom, I would like that to be my call. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
I was able, because I've been in this fight. You know what I mean? I've been at these tables with these different gangs and these different mayors, all the different police departments, to sit down and try to figure out, well, no, you can't just lock people up. We're not trying. But I want that. You know what I mean? I want to be able to say, I was instrumental in helping doing that.
Absolutely.
They did the actual video?
What's that?
They did actual videos?
Yeah. They got music videos together.
I remember YG got videos with Nip.
Yeah.
RJ got videos with Nip.
Yeah. I've interviewed Nipsey Hussle before. Cool ass dude,
how
man.
Is he? I never got a chance to meet him.
How long ago?
No, I said, how is he?
He's cool. Just the same way you see him is how he is off camera. Like off camera, he's just cool. And you know what I'm saying? We chopped it up for like an hour before we even started our interview.
Intelligent player.
Very intelligent.
Calm, you know what I'm saying?
Very, very intelligent, very smart, very polite.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nip, man. All the gang. He's a big influence into
This was a sad day for me when he died, man. It was.
I remember I was in prison.
Oh, you were in prison?
My mom told me about that shit. I was in Pelican Bay.
But what I'm saying is, those two said, we got to stop, this blood crib shit is fucking up business in LA. Let's actually, do some shit together to try to get over it. And now when you look at LA, Bloods and Crips work together like it's nothing.
There's a lot of money in it.
There is a lot of money in it. So what I'm saying is, I've interviewed Norteños, I've interviewed Sureños, and I don't want to see this keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to see y'all get money together and do shit together.
You want to know
From my point of view.
You want to know something? I think that if there was any Latino rapper to try and break that barrier or to be the face of, hey, fool, I'm cool, it would probably be me. They would probably, like, you know what I'm saying? But somebody got to break it down first. Like, you got to go proper chain of command, and it's just like, it is stupid because there is a lot of money.
Right.
A lot of money in it. You know what I'm saying? They'll be getting money down here. We'll be getting money up there together.
All day long.
It is stupid.
You guys can do tours together? But think about that.
It's just there, You put it in my head right now. It is a lot of money.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put it in your head.
Everybody has told me about that, like how much money we would be making, but and then like it's just like, yeah, I might look into it, but nah. Certain food, fuck no, hell nah.
See, but you could have problems with certain individuals and still get over this shit.
It's just like the money just sounds good to me, cause I know it's a lot of money. I don't know if the first food there, even after I'm dead, the first food annual is popping, the next Lefty Gunplay, and the next wherever's popping from out there, get together. That song's gonna go viral. Everybody's gonna be like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
these fools really did that? And either less bloodshed. Everybody's happier. Less
Right.
bloodshed, more money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody comfortable. It's like, I don't know, man. Streets is different, man. Fuck them. I can't do it, man. I can't. But you were getting into me, man.
I tried.
You're like a
I
fucking
tried. So
psychiatrist.
everyone's watching this. DJ Vlad tried.
He was almost there, but
I almost made it. You know,
my
I
phone.
put the seed in there. You
I
know,
would have looked at my phone. Like, fuck it. I said, fuck it.
I tried,
It's
man.
just the money would be good for everybody. Everybody's getting money and less bloodshed. Why not? If it's like that in the pen, why not on the streets? I don't fucking know. But it's just the way it is, man. I don't know what's going on up there with them. I just know down here, and man, I don't know, man. It's just all it's a fucking mess. It's a mess. It's doable though. It's fixable, you know what I'm saying? If you really sit down there and like, hold up, wait up, you know what I'm saying? It'll be fixable, but it's like, it's past me, man. Yeah, I can't change it all by myself. And motherfuckers ain't riding with me. Like, yeah, I can't be I'm gonna end up getting killed trying to be the spokesman of all this shit. Like, I'm focused right now on down south, though, all the rappers right here that have beef. I want to bring us all together and just us all motherfucking pull each other together and beef for one another. Cause there's stupid beef down here too. So I gotta fix my backyard first before I even try to fix the whole front yard.
You and Mr. Criminal, and I've interviewed Mr. Criminal before.
Snitch, man. Snitch. He ain't part of our writing no more. He snitched, man.
Well, you ended up doing an interview with him though.
Yeah, but it was uncomfortable first. It was when I was coming up. It was before OTR. Oh, when I just signed OTR. Uncomfortable situation. Another rapper called me. Like, what's up, man? What's popping? Tell Lefty, don't go on that interview with Mr. Criminal. There's some funny shit about him. I'm like, cool. I'm like, I'm not going. And then the homies were like, what the fuck? You're not gonna go? So now he's calling because it's live. This is a real story. Keep it real. Calling because it's live. And he's just like, oh, you're really gonna do me like that? Da-da-da. He had a cool platform. But turns out he was a snitch, man. He paperwork on him and that's it. He ratted. He a snitch. Fuck him. Fuck Mr. Criminal. That's it. I don't even want to waste my breath on that for fuck Criminal. He's gone. He's already a Christian or praying his life to the Lord. Like, that's cool, you know. Don't try to like come back in the game. Like, you was lying the whole time. He lied the whole time. Every rhyme, everything he did, he lied about. There's a certain code we go about it. Like, you don't tell on your friends. Like, you don't tell on your homies. Like, you don't snitch. He a snitch. He got on paper against snitch. Fuck him. Fuck Mr. Criminal. I got on an interview with him. Yeah, cool. I used to shout him out. I thought he was, but nah. Once you snitch, that's it. Done. He's done. He snitched. He told. I had a feeling he was weird too, man. I felt it, but it is what it is, man. It's a fortunate situation, but he's done. I wouldn't fuck with him. Can't. You like him? You touch him?
I interviewed him.
After or before the fact?
Well, I interviewed him a while back. I think it was maybe 5 years ago or something like that. Let me see. Hold on.
No, that was a long time ago.
I could tell you.
I wonder what the interview would look like now. You probably asked that fool. He be asking hard questions. Why you snitch?
I interviewed him in 2018.
Yeah, why you snitch, man? Like,
I mean, but you actually see the paperwork?
yeah, I did.
So who did he tell on?
I'm
According
not
to the
gonna
paperwork.
say he told him, but he's still arrested right now. I talk to him on the phone all the time. Like, he reaches out. I hope he gets out because he didn't do it. And yeah, I seen the paperwork. I did. It's on the internet. I seen it in my hand. It's a no-no.
Did he ever address it?
Fuck no. He quit after that. It's only obvious. If you're righteous and it's not true, you're gonna be like, fuck you. That shit ain't real. At the end, the truth always prevails. You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna be there like, nah, that's all. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather die like a man than live like a bitch on my knees. What they say, death before dishonor, like, you know what I'm saying? I just live by that. Like, yeah. It's a new generation. People aren't like that no more. And I've been in a room before where they're interrogating me, where motherfucker, like, they make it sound gotchas where any other motherfucker would break it. I'm just like, nah, I can't do it. Like, you just gotta keep it solid, man. You know? I believe in God. I keep it solid. What's right's right, what's wrong's wrong. I don't tell all my friends. You know what I'm saying? Fool me once, you can't fool me twice. Shit like that. Like, you know, at the end, a weasel's always gonna get, you know, and one rotten apple, he's gonna spoil the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Misery loves company, man.
Well, let me ask you a question. In Latino gang culture, I'd heard, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that if you cooperate against a different race, it's not considered snitching.
Fuck no.
That's not true.
That's snitching.
That's still snitching.
Yeah.
So you could tell if you tell on someone who's black, that's still snitching. It doesn't matter.
That's snitching, man. You telling on anybody at all. If I tell on my mom, I'm snitching. There's no snitching. I don't even tell on my mom. You call the cops is snitching. But it's different when you're gangbanging and when you're a normal person. See, a normal person, like, walking your dog, is gonna call the cops. You can't be mad at her. She's normal. But gangsters, we don't tell. That's like rule number one, man.
So there was no situation in life where you would call the police.
Fuck no. What kind of question is that?
If there was, and here's the thing: if there was a serial killer living next door, you wouldn't call the police.
Yeah, I'll kick it with him. I'll be chilling with him, man. We be chilling. I'll be getting my guns off him or something. Hell no. I'll be in his living room. Now, you know what? I wouldn't because they might raid the house, but I'll be like, what's up, man?
Okay, if Jeffrey Dahmer lived next door and he was eating kids,
I'll fucking smoke that fool.
So you would risk your own freedom.
Fuck yeah, and America would love me.
Yeah, but you'd still be in prison.
I'll go out like a champ. Hell no. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. This was weirdo, like, I got rid of him for me. America would probably be like, America got justice, like, America would love me.
You would still go to prison.
I'll smoke Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. My mom used to scare me about that, fool. She used to be like, close the fucking windows, fool. Like,
the Night Stalker.
Heard about that motherfucker. Climb through your window and shit. Man, they got him in LA, huh? They fucked him up. Caught him at a bus stop in El Sereno.
Think so, yeah.
Yeah, they got his ass, man. Heard he was a good-looking dude. That's what the ladies say. You know who's my neighbor in Cork and SHU?
Who?
Charles Manson.
Did you actually talk to him?
Yeah, no, I didn't talk to him, but I seen him all the time. He was in a wheelchair. He was already on his way out the door, like dying. He'll get backpacks of mail on his door.
Oh, yeah, he had a big fan base.
Charles Manson, he was my neighbor, like 2 cells down. I look at that phone, he'll go. He's like an old man and shit with the... So I'll go to the shower and shit. They'll be like, that's Charles Manson, yeah. Charles Manson was right there. 482 right, 2 cells down. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I was a trip on that shit. He'll go to medical in a wheelchair. Oh, we all go to medical in a wheelchair, never mind. Because they chain you by your legs. Every time you come out the cell, Cork and SHU, you get chained by your legs, right? At first, you got to stick your hands to the gate like this. They chain them. Then you got to wrap around a rope in your cell, like all the way around. They wrap you around a waistband and wrap your arms around the rope. Boom. Then they open the door, and you got to face backwards and step back while your steady has his hands up facing the wall. And then they put the chains on your leg. So then you can't even walk. You're walking out the cell like that. And that's when they put you on a wheelchair. When they put you on the fucking, on the golf cart, when they put you on the golf cart, they blindfold you. So you don't see shit. So yeah, that's what I seen when I was 19 and shit. That shit was fucking crazy. Like, they scared, and the seals are like big as fuck. Like, and like, it was just like a different experience. But yeah, Charles Manson was my neighbor. I'll see him all the time. You can't walk out the cell in the SHU without being cuffed up by your legs and your hands.
What years were you in Pelican Bay?
I was in Pelican Bay 2016, 17, 18, 19.
You know that before you showed up in 2005, you ever see Boys in the Hood? I
love that movie.
Remember the dude that
Ricky.
Killed? Remember the one that rolled up with a shotgun and killed?
Monster.
No, not Monster. The one who killed his brother. The one who pulled up with a shotgun.
I thought it was Monster killed his brother. It was Monster. It was Monster.
Is that his name?
Yeah, he goes Monster. They pulled up in the red Honda. And then Ricky starts running.
Yeah. So who killed Ricky? Was it Monster?
Monster.
Okay, so the actor who played Monster, Lloyd Avery II, he ended up killing somebody, killing 2 people, double homicide. He went to Pelican Bay, and he got strangled to death by his cellmate in 2005.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's where you lived. Same place.
2005?
2005. Lloyd Avery II. This guy right here.
Monster. It's Monster, huh? Is that Monster? Who's seen that movie? Y'all ain't gangsters, y'all never seen that movie. Hey, wait, ¿te recuerdas? It was Monster? This is the one with the beanie on.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up.
Damn, let me see that fool. I remember that fool clearly from that movie. He was the one in the passenger seat when they caught him at the burger
No,
spot.
he didn't have a name. It's just Knucklehead 2. He didn't have a name. That's what it says in the thing, Knucklehead 2.
But I remember that picture.
Yeah, but he's hanging out the window. I don't think his name was Monster.
He had to have done something. They
Well,
don't get you for no. What yard was you on? AR. Pelican Bay is on GP.
I have no idea.
AR,
Well, here we go.
BR,
Okay, here we go. Here's what happened. At the time, he was 36 years old. On September 4th, 2005, in Pelican Bay at the age of 36, he was strangled by his cellmate, Kevin Roby, as part of a satanic ritual that was intended as a warning to God.
You know, black politics are kind of different, man. Maybe he fucking, he probably fucked him up in himself for being stupid. And he probably just fucking, you know? Unless he had to go, he fucked up. He probably, because in GP, they don't do that to you for no reason. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong.
This is the guy that killed him. I think it was a white dude. He looks white to me.
Oh, what the fuck was he set up with him for? That's on the set, huh? Y'all don't know, hey, fool, they come in and selling it. What the fuck? That's different. What the fuck? In Pelican Bay?
Pelican Bay.
In the shore, in the hall, in the GP.
I couldn't tell you.
Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? You want to know something crazy? Nah, I don't see that happening. Because back in the day, you want to know some facts that I know about back in the day? I don't want to know something crazy. Should I say fuck it? Back in the day, when politics were different, around that time, if there was a white crip on the yard, or if there was a white blood on the yard, the whites would take care of him. It's a mandatory. There's no white crip, no white blood on the yard. It's not happening. You're black crip, black blood, white man, ta-da-da. So the whites believed in that. And there's some crazy white men on the yard that are turned up. So if you're a white crip, white blood, they gotta get him off the yard. And it's not against the blacks, it's just against him. So blacks will be like, man, you know, fuck this fool, you know what I'm saying? Or someone would be like, that's the boy. But the whites would get him off the yard. That was the rule. So I don't see how that would be real. And he was subbed up with a dude that was from a different skin color around that timeline, because that's around the timeline when that was a no-no. Whites with blacks on the yard in Pelican Bay. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like my statistics, and I'm smart enough to know that I'm right. I'm right. Was it Pelican Bay?
Yeah, definitely Pelican Bay.
SHU?
I don't know. Pelican Bay.
If it was SHU, maybe.
That's all I
you got
know.
PCs in the SHU. PCs in the SHU, but A yard and B yard is all general population. Look it up. So I could be like, yeah, I'm right. I won. I win. I'm right. Because I speak facts. I don't make up lies. Yeah, back in the day, times have changed though. They're not like that no more. I want to know, man, what yard did it happen at? SHU?
No idea. I mean, is there such thing as a black or a mixed Sureño?
Now there is.
Yeah?
Times have changed. Yeah.
So you've seen black Sureños?
Yeah, I got friends that are black
Like full black, not part Spanish, not
I got friends that are black Sureños.
dark-skinned Latinos, actual black.
I got friends that are black Sureños.
Okay.
I know rappers that are black Sureños.
And that's accepted
Shout out
now.
Mr. Keep It Hood, Rich Rabbit. Yup, it's
Okay.
accepted now. They're me. They're my skin color. I fuck with them.
So what happens in prison, though?
We fuck with them. They're part of us. They're my family.
Okay, so for example, I interviewed some Hells Angels over the years, right? And I asked them why there's never been a black...
I never met a Hells Angel in prison in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's always been like different. It's like motorcycle gangs is like, until recently I started seeing Mongols in the county. This time I started seeing Mongols in there. Like, okay, cool. They're with our program. They're the homies now. And motorcycle gangs, that's a little more tricky situation. I never met a Hells Angel in my life. I never have. That's new to me. So can I hear your story?
Well, I asked them why you don't have black Hells Angels. And what they would say is the problem with that is that in prison, and there is a lot of Hells Angels in prisons, when a fight breaks out,
they keep it in the cut.
It goes to the color lines. So the Hells Angels, if they got into a brawl, all the whites would go with them. But if you had a black Hells Angel, you wouldn't know what side they'd be on. So they just kept
there would
blacks out
never
of the
be
Hells
a black out of white pull-up bar in prison at all, ever. That's on the hood. There wouldn't. And I stand by like, you'll never see a white pull-up bar with a black on it. You won't. That's how the way prison is. And I stand by it and I say it, and if you're mad at me, Fuck it.
So the pull of bars is all racially
Blacks
divided.
with the blacks, whites with the whites. Never a black on a white pull-up bar, ever. No, they be tripping. It's different. And motherfuckers get mad at me because I'm the only one that keeps it real and says, no, hell no. They'll be tripping. They're just so, it's different, man. It's a different world in there. It's an old school world in there. You'll never see a black on a white pull-up bar. I never seen it. I don't think I'll ever see it. They won't die and it's never gonna happen. It's like that out there. It's like that. Yeah, never. That's a lie. Oh no, I don't know what the fuck you just said, but no, I was just picturing it in my mind. Like, nah, hell no. Blacks be like on the black tip and whites be on the white tip and essays be on the essay tip. We a little bit more flexible, the blacks but the whites are just straight white power, like white. You know, they believe in just being white, which is cool. Teachers is on their shit, but nah, that'll be the day. I would trip out if I seen that. The whites and the blacks. A white black on a white pull-up bar. I'm just already picturing like the bar, like, nah, hell no.
The face tattoos. How old were you when you got your first one?
16, 17.
Which one was it?
I forgot.
I just don't remember.
Yeah, I don't like talking about face tattoos. Like, you know what they tell me when they say, where you from? You know what I say? You can't read? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a big ass K, like, if I'm from my area, like, that's what I got it, like, Kings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't remember what first one I got, but I don't regret no tattoos. I'll never take them off.
How'd your mom react when she saw the first face tattoo?
She sent me to Homeboy Industries.
To take them off?
Take them off.
Right.
I
But
was there for like 2 weeks. I don't want to be there. Shout out Father G, man. And he helps a lot of kids out, but she goes, my son's been coming here for 2 weeks. I don't see no improvement with his face tattoos. I said, hold on, man. Your son goes to none of his tattoo appointments. She's been denying them all. Because I'll never do it. Like, my dad homies on my face, like my city. And that's it. My baby mom right here covered up. But
were you covered up your baby mom with the AK?
Yeah, with an AK-47. Fuck that bitch. But yeah, fuck that bitch. She's cool, but fuck her, dog. She crossed the line, but yeah, all my face tattoos, I don't regret them. They're all gang shit. All picked in the county. All picked in county jail. That's how I felt that time. When I'm in county, I'll be tripping. Like, I feel that way. And when I get out, it's like, damn. I got so much nice work. Like, all my shit, like, and then I fucking go in the county and I do with a staple. Like, it just ruined my whole face. Like, this is with a gun, a tattoo gun in prison. All my tattoos are in prison. None are on the streets, except for my baby mama's name. And the OTR behind my head. I put my label behind my head.
But the body tats, those were all happening.
Pelican Bay State Prison. Shout out to Pee Wee from
You got all that shit done in Pelican Bay, the whole body.
Anthony Moore, man. Brandon Moore, Anthony Moore. He's
tattooed. You got a fucking Picasso in there. God damn. He did all that?
Yeah, years. Took years. Look.
See, I thought that was like some Mr. Cartoon type shit.
No, that's Pelican Bay State Prison. I earned all this shit too. I can't tell you what I earned it for, but I earned these tats. You can't just go into prison and say, walk in with these. Yeah, I earned all my tats. They hurt too. I got a tattoo out here. That shit hurt. I tapped out. Back of my head, see it? OTR, I quit. I quit on the bottom. I felt like that fool didn't like me. He was just... Sorry. I'm in an interview right now. Sorry, love you. Nice. I thought I was soulless. I told the wrong person that. It was my barber. Fuck him, I'm mad at him because he's been charging me lately. Like, what the fuck, fool? Fuck him. But yeah, all my prisoners, I got him in prison, in the hole on lockdown. Pee Wee from Rivera, he was one of the best. He's a good tattoo artist, man. I heard he's famous now. Brandon Moore, Anthony Moore, Brandon Moore. Everybody be like, oh shit, he's on magazines now and shit.
Is he still inside?
He's out.
He's out?
He's from Pico Rivera. He's from Rivera Gang. Real good tattoo artist.
He's amazing.
He's honestly, amazing,
like
man.
The faces that you have like on your chest is like...
I used to tell him, you know what? Hey, I want lowriders and helicopters. He's like, you got me fucked up. I'm on some motherfucking foreign shit. Drawing. He always have these drawings that are just amazing. Like, the cops would come by and be like, wow, you drew that?
Well, okay, so break it down. So you got the
King.
crust kings, right?
Yeah.
So then you got a skull.
It was just kings at first.
That's how it started?
My dad, homie, did it in the hood. With, at first, it was kings, and he didn't finish it. It's just the outline in the garage, and I had no tattoos at all. No tattoos. Just this stage chair, and I got some no tats. I went in there with nothing. My mom said, please don't tie yourself up. And that was my biggest fear, getting my mom see my tats because she's the one that cries. And after that, I started seeing everybody else tatted up. I'm like, man, I want to be tatted. And then, you know, little by little, got a sleeve, got another sleeve. Did my neck. I started off with my neck first. I did my neck first. And then after that, I did my back. Got my back done. Then I did my chest, my stomach. And that whole time, yeah, and I'm glad I got out the way. I'm blasted. My mom cried when she picked me up from Pelican Bay. She looked at me like, what the fuck? Like, what happened to my baby? Like, you know what I'm saying? I trip out sometimes when I look in the mirror. Like, who am I without the tats?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how do I look like with skin again? I'll never be able to see that again.
You can put on makeup, though.
Nah, it's just not the same, though. But who am I without these tattoos, you know? Somebody put it in my head that way.
So you got the skull, and then what's that on the other side next to the skull?
You want me to tell you, like, do you know what you're doing in life? Like, do you know who you are? Like, are you happy with your life? Like, what's your purpose in life? Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I finally figured it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like now I found my purpose. Like, I'm doing it, like, I'm living inside of a dream world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing matters to me but, like, just my music and how I can affect the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went from being in Pelican Bay to being in a cell just the other day to, like, where I'm at. Like, so I know that anything's possible. Like, I know I could do whatever I want. You can't tell me I can't motherfucking fly a rocket to the moon. Because I was trying to figure a way out to fly a fucking rocket to the moon and sign in to NASA. Like, you can't tell me I can't do shit. Like, you can do anything, man. I could walk out. I could shake your hand. I could act stupid. Life's a trip, man. Like, but yeah, he tripped me out when he told me, like, who the fuck are you without the tattoos? Recently, I sat there like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I trip out and I start tripping out like, what the fuck is all this shit? Like, I'll probably feel it later. Like, I can't see none of my skin. Like, for me to do that to my skin, and my mom told me the head's sacred. That's why I didn't do the side of my head. My mom cried to me. She goes, your head's sacred. When you're a baby, I'm kissing your head, you know? Kissing the baby's head where the little on top of his head's at. Like, how you gonna do that to your fucking head? She cries on the face tats. The other day I got a face tat, put Boulevard Baby. That was my biggest hit. She cried, she slapped the shit out of me.
Your mom slapped you?
Yeah, she's like, how the fucking dare you? Like, I don't give a fuck. But it's like, she's right. I can't see my face anymore, so I covered up. The whole side of my face, I'm just like, you know, I see where she's coming from. It's ugly, but, you know, we do what we do, but I'm getting money now. 1 in a million. Follow your dream, man. But don't tie your face up. They look at you like you're stupid, too, if you tie your face up on a level 4. You look like a dummy. It's just dumb. It's your face, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a rapper, then it's perfectly normal.
I doubt it. I don't think so.
If
I think a lot of these rappers...
Let me put it like this. If you don't need a 9-to-5 job, it's not a big deal.
I think
but if you want to go back into the workforce, you know, like I remember I saw a dude at the Jack in the Box by my house with a face tat. And I'm
you ain't cooking my food. You ain't cooking my food? Fuck no. He's spitting on my shit. He's spitting on my shit. Fuck no. We're going to the next Jack in the Box.
You would buy a Jack in the Box burger from a dude with a face tat?
Hell no. He ain't washing his hands. He a scumbag, On the set, I'll be like, what the fuck? Who hired this fool? What kind of Jack in the Box is this?
I remember seeing this interview with Lil Uzi Vert, and he said how he went and quit his job.
I hope you didn't need it, man.
I did, actually. I did.
Was it good or
it was good. It was fine, man. It was, you know, sourdough Jack. You know, I've been eating those my whole life. But no, Lil Uzi Vert say he quit his job and then he went to the tattoo parlor and tatted up his face because he knew he wouldn't be able to get another job and this rap shit needs to work. And that was his motivation.
It's the image.
You know what I'm saying?
He looks like a weirdo, fool, to be honest with you. Now, I don't want to sound with Lil Uzi Vert, but he looks kind of crazy. He put the little big old diamond in his forehead. Like, yeah, he's kind of different.
He is different.
He's balling, but I haven't heard from him lately on anything.
He got a new album out. He just dropped a new album.
He looked like a freak though. On the set. He did it. He overdid it. Like,
but he has about the same amount of face tats to you, though.
But he's not from a gang.
Yeah,
he
no,
just got random just tripping, man. These are dead people. LA culture is just different. I don't want a song with Lil Uzi Vert, fool. He kind of weird looking, huh? That's probably how they look at me, huh? Fuck it. You see when he put that big old diamond in his forehead?
Yeah.
The real one?
Yeah.
Fool, probably about this big. Put a real diamond on his forehead and shit.
I mean, did it bother you when you got out?
Give me that shit, huh?
when you got out and your face is tatted and so forth, when you're just going around grocery stores or whatever, do you feel like people look at you?
Fuck
like
yeah. Before I was famous, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is he gonna rob me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, yeah, hell yeah, you get that look.
That bother you or you don't care?
Now I walk up in there and everybody want pictures.
Right.
I can't even walk in a Walmart.
Isn't it crazy how now it's the other way around?
It's fucking ridiculous, man. I can't go nowhere. We gotta end it quick because there's too many pictures. It's like, can I get a picture? Oh my God, that's Lefty Gunplay. It's just like, what the fuck? Like,
but you always gotta say yes to the photo.
I never say no.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
It brings you that much closer
Don't
to
ever get to the point where you feel like you're too busy to say no to a photo because that person.
I take every photo, fool. And
taking the photo, they'll love you for the rest of their life.
That's what I told you. It brings you that much closer to the fan.
That's right.
At first, it was like, cool, that's Lefty Gunplay. But now it's like, I fuck with Lefty Gunplay.
Yeah, we took a photo together.
That's my
I always say yes to photos. I've never in my life said no to a photo.
I always do, man. It's just like the fans are everything. Without them, I wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what helps you a lot in being a rapper? The interviews. The interviews bring a people of America or California just like to a little insight of who you are, and people want to know who the fuck you are. So I'm famous too because of the music, but a lot of fame came from the interviews. People, just normal people, regular people, just fuck with my interviews, and it inspires them the way I keep it real. So it's like a little bit of interviews, rapping. It's not all talent. Nowadays, you be a rapper, like the best rappers in the garage, I say it all the time, scratching his belly button, you know what I'm saying, playing PlayStation. He's the best rapper. He probably smoking and rapping, but are you a superstar? Does LA love you? Do we believe what you're saying? Do you got the look? Do you got the tattoos? That's rap now. That's the new days now. It's just you gotta be all around superstar. Why are they gonna give it to the fool that can hit the three all the time? When they could give it a Lefty, they could make a layup, free throw, hit for the three. I'd rather see Lefty win the game than one of these other fools win the game. I'm gonna give the ball to Lefty. Fuck you, Lefty. Win it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it, and that's the way it is. But yeah, I'm getting better with my rap every day. I'm practicing. It gotta be rap. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, man. Just like, everybody thinks you're gonna be a fucking rapper and it's gonna be like that. Like, nah. It's a lot of work, man, that comes into rap. You gotta have a team and it's just a whole battle. Like, I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I did it the fastest. I did it the fastest. For the essays, I did it the fastest. I'm a millionaire. I already made $1 million. Buy my mama a car.
You investing your money?
I'm gonna buy a nail salon.
Are you investing your money? Outside, I know you're gonna do some shit, but have you been investing the money already?
I've been investing in the strip club.
Right. You throwing money
fucking up at. I'm telling you the truth. I've been fucking up.
All right, remember this conversation later on, right? As someone who got money.
Property.
Remember this conversation.
Property.
The earlier you learn about stock investing, the more you're gonna appreciate it as you get older.
My dad's a stockbroker. You stock investing?
Everyone in the Forbes list. Look up any Forbes list.
I'm on the Forbes list.
Okay.
Want me to show you? I'll show you right now. I'm on the Forbes list. I really am. Watch this. Ship on this. It's right here. Got it right away. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. Wikipedia Forbes list. Right here. You can give it to someone else. Here. There it is. Right there. Give it to me, huh? Put the brightness. There you go. What'd that say? Give it to me, huh? Forbes list. Wikipedia Forbes. It says Forbes to me.
Net worth of $1 million to $2 million.
Pretty good to me. That'll work.
I mean, that's not exactly Forbes list. Forbes list usually, hundreds of millions.
Is that the magazine?
Yeah.
Shit, it'll work to me.
Okay.
I made it though.
What I'm going to tell you though is learn how to invest in stocks, because everyone on the major Forbes list, all the money comes from stocks.
I'm listening.
You know what I'm saying? That was the best move when I first started making money with VladTV.
How old were you when you started investing in stocks?
37. I launched VladTV in 30.
Way
When I was
richer than you,
35.
man. If I
At
invested
37.
28,
I wish I started at 27
So
or
what
17.
the hell? How much do I got to give to invest in stocks? A good amount.
It doesn't matter how much you give.
10,000?
Whatever you put aside, just make sure it's an amount that you don't have to touch for years.
That's my problem. Is that I put the money away and I know where it's at and I go grab it later. I wish I
You
could
can't-
put it
you
away and I
can't
don't
do
have
that.
to see it again.
Well, you know what happens is once you start investing, you start seeing your money grow. You're not going to want to touch it because it's growing.
It's gonna grow regardless. It might go down.
Let me tell you something. I bought Google stock in 2010.
Google's always gonna go up. My
The
dad told me
stock
about this.
that I bought has gone up 1,400%. That's 14 times. So if I put in $1,000, it's worth $14,000.
What the fuck? Where you at? Let's do this shit right now. Damn. My dad's a stockbroker too. Why don't he tell me about this? He from the
You need to have a conversation with him. If your dad's a stockbroker, he knows your shit
Multi-financial.
better than I do.
New York Stock Exchange, Dow Jones Industrial, S&P 500.
There you go. S&P 500 is a good place to put your money.
Hardball with the guy.
My whole 401k is in S&P 500.
My dad, I know how to read stocks. It's that little yellow page. My dad does it. It's a little yellow page. It opens in New York. That's why he said he moved to Florida. That was his excuse for him moving to Florida. As he says that in California, the stock market opens up 3 hours before. If he moves over
The
there,
stock market opens up in New York. Right?
Yeah, that's why he says. So he's
9:30
East
a.m.
Coast.
Right.
Damn, what the fuck?
Right. And I'm going to tell you, if you read the book.
So you're making money right now?
Right
sitting
now.
here.
Let me tell you something.
That's how I feel about YouTube.
Let me tell you something. My Google stock, they just added a dividend, and a dividend is the profits. Certain stocks have dividends, certain ones don't. Usually older companies have dividends. So you get a percentage every year from all the stock that you own that you just get in cash. My Google stock by itself, I make $50,000
How much
a
did
year.
you pay for the stock?
Well, I mean, I don't remember how much it was back then, but it's not really the amount. It's how long you keep it and how much it grows.
It's like a plant you're just watering.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
keeps growing. You don't take money out of it or just growing?
I never take money out.
You never touched that stock?
Never. I've never sold any Google stock. All I've done is buy more over the years. These days, my Google stock.
How much you think you're worth?
A few dollars. Let me put it like this, Lefty. If this was my last interview I've ever done in my life, I can maintain my lifestyle that I'm living right now for the rest of my life. If I never did another interview and I shut down VladTV right now.
So how much am I putting into my stock right now?
You put in whatever amount that you know you're not going to touch in case there's an emergency.
I got 1,000 right now.
So if you put in 1,000 in the S&P 500 and you leave it alone,
How do I go about that?
you can do a Cash App. Cash App has a stock investment.
What about Apple Pay?
I'm not sure.
You got
But
stocks?
whatever your bank is, or like, for example,
I don't got a bank.
Robinhood.
I don't got a bank.
Robinhood. Open up a Robinhood account.
App?
Yeah. And you could buy and sell stock for free.
What stock would I buy?
I would start with the S&P 500. That gives you a piece of the top 500 companies in America.
And you just buy a little percentage of like Walmart or some bullshit
Well,
like
you'll
that.
get a little piece of everything. You'll get a little
Walmart's
piece.
always going to be doing good, but if you take the gamble and buy a
I
fucking
own-
random ass company,
I own
that's
a ton
gonna
of
hit.
Amazon. I own a ton of Amazon. I can tell you what stocks I own. I own Amazon, Google, and Tesla, and that's it.
I really got to sit down and talk to my dad. He used to be
Are you
like,
guys in touch? Are you guys talking again?
I used to own stocks. I had a Michael Vick stock when he came out with the shoes, and we lost money because he did the Pitbull thing. We had a Jenna Jameson stock with when she came out with her book and shit.
Not the Michael Vick stock.
Yeah, we had a Jenna
You know, I
Jameson.
interviewed Michael Vick.
Yeah, my dad had a Jenna Jameson stock when she came out with her book. And we had a stock with Hito Turkoglu from the Orlando Magic, Sacramento Kings. He used to give us. We had a stock with some NASCAR driver named Witt something. And my dad would be like, these were the people. He was from Montauk Financial.
Okay.
So my name's Jeffrey Holiday, Montauk Financial. He'll be in the morning just yelling, slamming, smacking the computer. Like, what the fuck? He's tripping.
All right, so you dropped Rookie of the Year. That was your debut album.
Yes, sir. 6 million DSPs, 7 million streams.
Congrats. So what's next?
Most valuable gangbanger.
Well, that's the next album?
Yeah, and that one has a Snoop Dogg.
Okay. That
Jeremiah.
song is done?
Yeah, it's already done.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, Jeremiah. Snoop Dogg, OGZ,
Okay.
Jeremiah, Sweetie.
Sweetie's on it?
Yeah, Sweetie's
Okay.
on it.
See, that's a Bay Area rapper you doing songs with?
Phoenix Flexing,
Okay.
Hit a J3 in them, Sabi 3. Damn, who the fuck else? Look at the fucking thing. I got a feature with everybody. Who is it? Who's on the album? I already heard the album. Bravo the Bag Chaser. Bravo's on there. Banger. Bravo the Bag Chaser. Kim Masway. Leave the post. You for suck. You for suck. Sweetie, let me think about it. Snoop Dogg. Jeremiah. Jeremiah's on there. I got 2 songs with Jeremiah. I went to his house and I recorded them with him. Jeremiah was cool, man. Cool vibe. He reached out to me. Snoop Dogg reached out to me. We recorded them with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, Jeremiah, OGZ, Phoenix Flexin, Sweetie, Bravo the Bag Chaser, Sabi 3, D-Dub Flame. Kim Masway.
DW Flames on there?
Yeah, DW Flames,
Okay,
my boy.
I think I did his first interview.
Kim Mas, look it up. It's on Florida Foods. Ty Dolla $ign. Ty Dolla $ign.
That's a big deal.
We were just the other day at the club, at the penthouse, me and Ty Dolla $ign. I was right there with him, you know, his daughter, right before Halloween, and he invited me and I performed for him. And yeah, Ty Dolla $ign's on there. Kim Mas, there's way more. I'm popping into that album's gonna be like the album of the year. Like every feature's on there and everybody gave me their blessings and shit. Shout out to everybody's on the album, but I got some superstars on that album and all the videos are done. They are. They really are. I'm just mentioning this Jeremiah and Snoop and I'm gonna get it. Snoop never has like a song with any essay, but he reached out to me, you know. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. He's a legend.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary, man, for me.
I mean, you could say Snoop is the most famous rapper in the world right now. Worldwide. Worldwide.
Snoop Dogg.
He was doing the Olympics.
Snoop Dogg, yeah. Snoop. Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop has always been good about reaching back to all the new LA rappers.
Not really the Latino community till now. You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Like,
I guess that's a good point.
He's just like, I've never seen him do it till now. Shout outs to him, man. We're gonna make history. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everything you got going on, man. He's a inspiration of mine. Can't nobody say they bump Snoop Dogg. I want that Dre track. I want Dre to produce my whole EP. That's my dream.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
I can see why.
Dr. Dre. The same way
Dre
the
and
game,
Snoop got a new album out.
the same way the
About to
game's
drop.
sitting on the rims. Boom. The game and Dr. Dre produced my whole shit. If Dre's listening, man, I want a song with Dre. Like I want a whole EP with Dre, not just a song. I want Dr. Dre to produce a whole Latino record. I talked to DJ Quick. He said he was gonna try to help me make that happen.
Oh, yeah?
Him and Problem. They said they know Dre. Real good.
You and Quick should do something together.
Pretty sure Dre's heard about me. You know what I'm saying? He's tapped in with LA streets, right? I'm buzzing in the streets, right? So why not? Why not get the best Latino rapper and you know, blow him up in one last time? You got Eminem, you got 50 Cent, man, Aftermath, Lefty Gunplay. Sounds good to me. It's always been my dream to work with Dre, and I will work with Dre. You know what I'm saying? I know he knows who I am. I'll get him to get about that Lamborghini, chilling at his mansion and just keep waking back up and let's do this shit, man. If he's listening, let's work Dre on the gang. I mean that. I won't disappoint him. He gonna love that. We gonna make history.
Well, that's what it is, man. Lefty Gunplay. Appreciate you. We
Appreciate
finally
you,
made it
man.
happen.
Yeah, we finally made it happen.
Congrats on getting to where you are, because there is, you know, millions of kids around the world that are trying to get to this level, who got dreams, who don't know how to get there, who just have, you know, the passion and the love, but to actually get to where you are, to get to the streams, to get to the shows, to get to the following, to get to the fans, and really approaching it different, because Latino rappers, I feel, have a harder time in hip-hop.
You know what? I just want to say one thing. Yeah, Latino rappers have a harder time, but that's on them. Like you got to put the work in. It's manifestation with action.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to inspire the world. You can do whatever you want. OTR Records is the best label. DJ Vlad, I heard, was my biggest interview. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would tell me, just like, once you get on VladTV, you're doing it. Yeah. So now I'm here, but I've seen this happening.
Yeah, well, I heard you shout me out on one of your other interviews.
I appreciate you having me, and this ain't the first time. Second time, you know, we'll meet soon again, but I just want to say, like, I'm the best Latino rapper in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'm the best SA rapper that ever did it. Promise you that. We gonna see this later on, like, okay, I'm the best rapper. Nobody could see me. Promise you that. On everything. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Lefty, man. Congrats on your success, man. Congrats, you know, on everything you about to have coming up, because it sounds like there's a lot of big shit coming up. There's actually some big shit you told me about that we can't mention because certain NDAs got signed.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna mention it.
Yes,
And when
sir.
you did mention it, we're gonna cut it out.
Yes, sir.
But there's some big shit.
I fuck with you, Vlad. I fuck with VladTV, man. VladTV.
Is that cool? Can I say it like that?
Yeah. You got it.
You know, without naming names.
You
Yeah, the record label okay to be saying it.
You don't gotta ask these fool shit. Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Of course, man. That's what it is. Until next time.
Till
Peace.
next time.